Tune into Night Chat with the Empress herself, Cheryl T. Every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. on Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. For trending topics, social issues, special guests, entertainment, and the Hot Topic Letter. Follow Cheryl on Instagram and Twitter at Cheryl Taylor Show. Don't be left out. Be a part of the conversation.
Black Chamber Music Radio, your complete access to everything in hip-hop, old school and new school, live DJs, live talk shows, podcasts, and much more. So log on to blackchambermusicradio.net, or for my Apple users, download that free app. Yes, free. The Deviator app. That's DV, the number 8, TORS. Go download now.
Hello, good night, blessings, peace, love, and blessing to everyone. Welcome to Night Chat. I am your host, Cheryl T. Thank you so much for allowing me to be in your homes with you tonight. Peace, love, and blessings to you. Don't forget to share this broadcast. Thank you so much. I have a great show lined up for you this evening. Listen, we have our special guest that's coming on. We're also going to talk about this disturbing story that we had where a security guard was stabbed just for asking someone to wear a mask and to sanitize their hands. That was crazy. And also we're going to talk about the abandoned baby that was found in an abandoned toilet. But that's not all. What they did next is what was really shocking. So we have all that lined up for you, but let me get right on into it as I start. And also I want to always start off by wishing my BCMR family peace, love, and blessings. The Wu-Tang Clan, thank you so much. Peace to each and every one of my Wu-Tang family. John Mook in the morning. Every day, Monday to Friday from 9 to 10 a.m. It is a fun show, y'all. So y'all need to be on there with John Mook in the morning. BCMR, blackchambermusicradio.net, where my show is on every Friday at 8 p.m. It's wonderful. All the best of the best DJs and podcasters are on there. So y'all, it's Black owned. Please support. Go on. Peace, love, and blessings to the wonderful BCMR family, to the my Wu-Tang family. Peace, y'all. I love you all. I love you guys. So let me start as I'm comfortable. Just by saying, good news. I love when good news starts, when good things happen. So the BCMR family, they have the blackchambermusicradio.net family. They have the station, but they also now have a new home. And I'm excited about this. I'm excited because it's progress. So I'm excited. So they have a new home. They're going to be on Roku. They're now on Roku and on Fire Stick TV. Fire Stick TV. Yes, honey. So the Blended OGs, it is every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Every Wednesday. You can also see that now on Roku and on your Fire Stick. All you got to do with your mic, you just got to mention it. Hit the mic and mention Blended OGs, and it's going to come right up. Isn't that awesome? Love it. So, and also what's even better, okay, drum roll, ta-da! What's even better is that Cheryl Taylor's Night Chat, my show, is also going to be featured on this coming soon. So I'm going to be on another platform. So that is awesome. So you're going to be able to see me. You're going to get Facebook, YouTube, on a Friday at BCMR, and also coming soon is the show is going to be aired on Roku and on the Fire Stick. That is wonderful. That is progress. Loving it. That is progress. So thank you so much. And thank you so much, DJ Spin. And thank you so much, Deviator. Y'all work hard. And as Black people, not just because, but, when you put your work and your heart and soul into things, it's progress that comes that comes in with it. And that's why I'm happy for you. I'm happy so much with my family. Thank you so much for also making this happen for me, the Empress. I really appreciate it because, you know, you're able to give your talent, your craft. You know, it's going to be the Blended OGs, let me just say, is a wonderful show. When y'all see it, when y'all hop on there, y'all going to love it. Trust and believe when I say this. All right. So I love you guys. Peace. And pretty soon I'll keep you updated. Please follow me on Instagram at Cheryl Taylor Show so you can know when it's going to be aired on Roku and also on Fire Stick. I'm excited. Y'all see me going like, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm like, yay! Okay, I am really, really, really excited about this. So thank you so much. So let me just jump right into it because, you know, we got things going on. I wanted to talk about this story about this security guard. Like, I didn't know what to do with myself when I heard about this. But before I even do so, for those of you who also want to support the Cheryl Taylor Show, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you don't watch, I don't have a show. If you don't support, I can't eat. So I just put it plain and simple like that. But thank you so much for your love and support, your love and light that you always send. And you can do so at on Cash App at 732-900-3108 and also on PayPal at the Cheryl Taylor Show at gmail.com. Thank you so, so much. You know, let me just spill this tea. I'm just spilling it here. You know, crazy things are happening. Like crazy things are happening now with this COVID, and you know, we are way that we live. What we're doing is different. Crazy things are happening. You know, people doing their jobs. And a security guard was stabbed 27 times by two sisters because he asked them to wear the mask and to sanitize. That to me was just crazy. You know, let me give you the short version of this. So a security guard, again, I said, was stabbed for asking two sisters to wear their mask. And he, you know, I just thought that this story, you know, that listen, all because you want people to stay safe, you want people to, you know, from preventing to spread this deadly, you know, disease that's going around. That's what I call it, because this virus, I should say, that's killing thousands and thousands of people, you know, and this is what was just disturbing to me. You know, so they were asked to sanitize and wear the mask. And these two sisters, one of them picked up a trash can. Now, this guy was a young security guy, but he was a big guy, about 32. And she hit him with the trash can while the other sister started punching this man. Just because of what he asked them to do. Started punching this man. And that wasn't all. When that wasn't all, as they were punching him, one of them pulled his hair and pulled him back while the other sister pulled out a comb knife with a hidden blade, and she started stabbing up the security guard. I mean, this is just crazy. What this world is coming to, so many different crazy things, people. Like, I don't even know what to say about that. It's just crazy. But just to say that this is what happened, you know, and I was like, OMG. But thank God, everything was caught on camera. The security guard was able to get loose. The manager ran outside, you know, like telling them what they're doing, stop, all this sort of thing. And, you know, he was taken to the hospital. Thank God he didn't need any surgery. Those two were arrested. Thank God, you know, and they were hidden, and they were not given any bail. Just like, no, we ain't giving you no bail. No. You know, and they go to court on November 4th. I'm keeping abreast of this story. What do you think the punishment should be? I feel personally that they should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Because wearing your mask is a safety precaution, it's the safety measure, it's nothing that's not. You know, even right here, where I'm at down here in Trinidad, if you don't wear your mask, you are seen by the police outside, you are being fined $1,000. It's that serious, because that's how we have to treat it. It is that serious. You have to wear a mask. It is important. If you're coughing, if you're, you know, and all he did was ask you to wear a mask, and you just decided to go crazy to stab up this man 27 times, young guy. Now, to me, this could have gone a whole different way. And I feel that's why they should be prosecuted. And I mean prosecuted, because he could have lost his life. You know, when you're punching someone or stabbing someone, you know, you can stab in places where, I'm just saying, you can hit some arteries and stuff. Just saying. So, and the thing about it is, it's so strange. The sisters have no priors. It's not like they have a long list, a rap sheet of anything. No, no. And someone had inboxed because earlier on I asked. Yes, they have no priors. Yeah, they have no priors. They are it's just something, I don't know, I didn't understand that, but they have no priors. So I don't know what caused this, what fueled this to happen. I don't know what fueled it, but they have no priors. But hit me up your comments and let me know what you think about that. I don't know, but I'm keeping abreast of this too. I want to see how this pans out. So there was an incident in Qatar, that's an Arabian country, East Indian country. I want to make sure I said it right. Qatar. Yes, Qatar. And this was very strange, and it was a very kind of weird story. So here's what happened. Let me tell you all what happened in this story. So this story this is just crazy. 13 very disturbing, 13 Australian women, they were boarding the plane in Qatar. 13 Australian women now this happened earlier on this month, but the media only got whiffed of this story like a couple of days ago. They only got whiffed of all this drama that was been going on. So 13 Australian women on the Qantas plane was asked to disembark the plane with their passports immediately. When they did that, let me just read it and tell you what happened. So when they were asked to disembark the plane, because here's what was happening. There was a newborn baby that was abandoned in the terminal toilets. I said it. The newborn baby was abandoned in the terminal toilets. So they were trying to figure out who this baby belonged to. So could you imagine you go on your plane, and you're asked to come off the plane with your passport. You don't know what's going on, but you were told. And not only that, and here's the embarrassing part that these women had to face, that they were forced to undergo inspection in ambulances on the runway. Yeah, because they were told that they had to take off the underwear and be examined. The genitals had to be examined because they wanted to know who the baby belonged to. Could you imagine that? I mean, what the embarrassment that they were going through that. I think that's very, 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 very embarrassing. And the Quantary authorities allegedly made them remove the underwear, like I said, and they didn't tell them or mention anything about the baby. Because you're just being told to take off your underwear. I mean, you're in the airport. Airport security is. So I'm thinking you want to comply, but nobody mentioned anything about the baby being found, the baby abandoned, nothing. So one lady asked what was going on. The lady who was asking her to strip, and she said, they found an abandoned baby in the terminal toilet, so we need to examine you. I mean, I thought isn't that violating all type of human rights? I feel lawsuits coming on. Child, I was on that plane about to embark, and you telling me I have to take off my underclothes on ambulances on the runway with no blinds, and there were like over a dozen men standing outside, and you have to go through that type of humiliation. That's not cool. That is not cool at any given point. And the women were just scared. One woman said, in the report, that she was so scared because she didn't know what was happening, what's going on, why are you being asked? Just imagine, people, you're being asked to take off your women, any women out there, that you're being asked to, disembark a plane in Qatar, give your passport, take off your undergarments. So there's some people you don't even know could violate your, to take. Just saying. And they're not giving you much of an explanation why you're doing this. I thought that was horrific for these people, these women. Lawsuits, I feel, coming on. And I'm keeping up with this story because I want to see. Now, here's the thing about it. The Australian government, they are aware of it. But here's the thing about it. They're saying that an ongoing investigation is happening, right? So the Qantas has yet, the Qantas authorities, they've yet to respond to this. Oh no, they haven't responded either. And I tell you why they're not responding. Because they want to make sure when they come out with this story that they can dot the I's and cross the T's and do damage control, because you took 13 Australian women because you found a baby in the terminal toilet and didn't know who this child belongs to. Now, they said a newborn, so it had to be that, but this mother had to be gangster. Because when we have kids, everybody have kids out there, when we have kids, they have to cut the umbilical cord, you in pain, there's a lot of blood, it's a lot, after birth. How in God's green earth did this mother have a child and not, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. So, we're going to keep up with this story. Oh, BTW, by the way, the mother, they tested all these women. The mother she's still yet to be found. But the baby is doing well. They're caring for the baby, but the baby is just not identified, but they haven't found. So go through all of that, and you still haven't found who the mother is. I'm done. Stick me with a fork. I can't with this story. It's like, I just want to see how this turns out and how it plays out in the end. And I'm going to keep up with it right here on Cheryl Taylor's Night Chat. I am definitely going to keep up with this story because I want to know how this story ends. I really do want to know how this story ends. So listen, I really want to know how it ends. Hit me up your comments and let me know what you think about that, about it. And of course, for those of you, hit me up and let me know what you think also about that, the security of those two sisters who stabbed this man 27 times for asking them to wear a mask to come in and to sanitize. Something's wrong. This place is getting more crazy each and every day. So listen, I'm going to take a short pause for the cause. When we get back, our special guest is going to be with us. We're going to have a wonderful time with him. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back after this. Keep it live.
Black Chamber Music Radio, your complete access to everything in hip-hop, old school and new school, live DJs, live talk shows, podcasts, and much more. So log on to blackchambermusicradio.net, or for my Apple users, download that free app. Yes, free. The Deviator app. That's DB, the number 8, TORS. Go download now.
Donald Trump is the wrong president for our country. He has had more than enough time to prove that he can do the job, but he is clearly in over his head. He cannot meet this moment. He simply cannot be who we need him to be for us. It is what it is.
Tune into Night Chat with the Empress herself, Cheryl T. Every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. on Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. For trending topics, social issues, special guests, entertainment, and the Hot Topic Letter. Follow Cheryl on Instagram and Twitter at Cheryl Taylor Show. Don't be left out. Be a part of the conversation.
Hey, I am back, the one and only Empress Diva. You're watching Night Chat. Thank you so much for allowing me to be in your homes with you tonight. Don't forget to share this broadcast. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. And also, the Fridays I get on BCMR, the show is at 8 p.m. on a Fridays. All the wonderful DJs and podcasters are on there. Thank you so much. And don't forget to follow me on all the social media platforms, on Instagram, Cheryl Taylor Show, YouTube, Cheryl Taylor's Night Chat. Please go on to the YouTube, like and subscribe. The show is also there if you want to catch it. You didn't catch it tonight. You want to see it again. You want to see more. See all the lovely interviews. It's on there. Cheryl Taylor's Night Chat on YouTube. Please go on and support. Thank you so much. So this is the time where our guest is about to come on. But just before he does, let me just tell you a little something about him. He is described as having a smooth, soulful, and enchanting and unique blend of rhythm and blues, roots, reggae, and lovers rock music. He have traveled outside his country to the UK, where he did his first promotional tour. And even upon returning back to his homeland of Jamaica, he was given the title of Youth Ambassador, where he did a lot of motivational speeches all over the island. But he didn't stop there. He had worked with many major artists, including sharing a stage with the icon Tyrus Riley at Carrie Fest in Rochester, New York. He has given us songs like Woman, I Need You, one of my favorites, My Queen, Unleashed, in 2019, It Rough, Tap Your Feet, and was honored to perform at Bob Marley's birthday celebration held at the home of Bob Marley on Hope Road in Kingston, Jamaica. Listen, please help me welcome to the show the blessed, the talented, wonderful Imar Shephard. Hey, Imar, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, Bliss, I'm hearing you wonderfully. Oh my gosh, welcome to Night Chat. Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation.
Give thanks to you too. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you so much. Now, listen, you have a wonderful, oh my gosh, a wonderful career that's going on. You've done wonderful, great things, great music. And, just tell us a little bit about yourself and your music and your inspiration with your music.
Well, as you know, I'm a singer-songwriter who grew up in the eastern side of Jamaica, which is Cedar Valley, Richmond Gap. Way up in the mountains. When you hear them talk about Blue Mountains, that's where I'm from. Blue Mountain Coffee. In fact, I'm coming straight off of the farm. You understand, the coffee plantation. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, yeah, so as you know, music is a thing that you have to stay close to it or get close to it in order for you to get established in it. So, Kingston here is the hub of reggae music.
Yes.
It was said that if you want bus, you have to come at all. That's what that's what I've been told.
Okay.
Which I'm getting through. Yeah, so I'm here in Kingston, live in Kingston now, putting in the work musically, trying to get there, trying to establish myself, trying to break grounds, borders, and so forth. Yes. That's Imar Shephard.
And you are breaking ground. You are doing wonderful work. When you did your tour, your first promotional tour to the UK, how was that experience? Because I saw you've worked with artists and, there was a groundbreaking event for you. How was that?
It was a wonderful experience. It was my first time there. So obviously I was a little bit new to the place and, I had to get to, know the people and know the vibes there. But the people was very warming to me. You understand?
Really?
They was receiving and, I did enjoy myself to the fullest. You understand? Yeah.
Who was some of the artists you worked with over there?
I work with Anthony B. I work with Clay. I work with a couple of artists, Shadell Roden,
Nice. So good. Some music. So, and your promotional tour was successful.
It was very successful, till fortunately, I now me see them coming out with article in the paper over there. It means that we did make a mark, and that's the greatest thing. That we can go and make a mark, and year after or years after, people talking about it. And the greatest feeling as an artist. Yeah.
Yes.
Give thanks.
Give thanks always. Now, when you got back home, you were coveted with a title, Youth Ambassador. How did that come about?
Well, I mean, after going out there and represent Jamaica to the fullest, and the feedback and the whole atmosphere, the whole energy, the whole vibration, I mean, after going out there and represent like that, the youth them look up to you. You understand? Them really appreciate the fact that you go out there and carry the culture, the roots, share the message and so forth. So therefore, I guess that's the reason why, them refer me to that.
Nice. So you were able to do like performances, the motivational speeches all over, I mean, while you were doing your speeches and the motivation all over, how was that experience? And I know the kids were like looking up to you. What advice did you give them while you were doing that? Because I'm sure that Jamaica is a place that's full of talent. And, these younger generations, these younger youths, when they ask you, how do I get to do what you're doing? What was the one advice you gave them?
It's not just one, you know. Some of the advice that I gave them is that in everything that you do, you have to put the Most High first, you know.
Yes.
You have a thing called code of ethics. You understand? Rules or principles that are developed on a particular, you know, site or when it comes on to business and support. Yeah, you have to have that, you know, without, you know, discipline. It was said that, you know, your attitude, you know,
Yes.
determines altitude. So
Yes.
therefore, you have to get them things right. You know, you have to get your prerogative right, you know, in order to, you know, achieve
Right.
and get there. Yes.
Got it. Now, let me see. You have worked with, I know a lot of artists, and you have worked in New York, because you did in Rochester, sharing the stage with Tyrus Riley. And how is that? Like, that's, you know, that's Tyrus Riley. Like, okay. And
Well,
how is
that
that
was,
for you?
yeah, man, that was wonderful. That was wonderful also too, you know. It's very nice, you know, to leave out of your place and book some other artists out there who doing the same thing, you know,
Yeah.
that you're doing. You know, artists who even more established than you, who reach further than you at the moment.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
understand? It's like it kind of motivates you. You understand? And I'm sure that it motivates him also to, you understand, to put me on the last show that he put on at Emancipation Park, you know, which is the Taurus Riley and Friend. You understand? Even
Yes.
though it never planned for. I just went to the show, you know, go for a walk with my son, and you know, somebody just contact me backstage and said, there's a space here, so if you would like to perform, you know, we would like you to perform, and you know,
Wow.
yeah, so that was a great
And
achievement
I'm
for me.
sure that was a great experience for you working with the one with Tyrus Riley. Like, wow. You
You know,
know, and
you know what's true, and you know what's true, not just Taurus Riley, but Dean Fraser. You know who is Dean Fraser?
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So
You
that was a
and yeah,
great thing for
that's,
me.
that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Your music, we said, is soothing. And you know I love your music. You know this because we had you on my show a couple years back. So you know I love your music and I love your voice. You have you do have that soothing, loving, and your music is blended. Now you're in Jamaica, you know, and some people always stigma Jamaica as rough, but yet still you managed to give us all this blended music of rockers. You know, who was your inspiration? Like, who did you grow up listening to get this type of sound? Uh, so we are live, and we're listening. We could be waiting for him to get back on. I think he's just his live is probably stuck because we're seeing him and we're just not hearing anything from him. And thank you so much for all my Instagram people that are on, that are listening. I know you don't always get to see, but you get to listen in. Thank you so much. You can leave your comments below, you know, with what's going on. And we just lost him. He's probably going to come back on pretty soon. Imar Shephard is with us today, and just giving his music, his wonderful work that he's been doing, just keeping it up with you guys. Hit up your comments also on what you thought about the security officer. You know, we'll just chat until he comes back on. I think he just got lost in transition. The security guard that got stabbed 27 times for asking the consumer, two sisters, to put on a mask and sanitize. This is crazy. Okay, and they've been prosecuted. They've been, I won't say prosecuted. They've been held. They have to be in court November 4th. But we were just asking. They have no priors. They have no long list of anything. And we were just saying, isn't it like it's so now that we can't even ask people to tell you wear a mask anymore, you know? And that's what was disturbing about that. So all of this, hit up your comments and let me know what you think about that. Do you feel, what is a fit punishment for someone behaving like that? 27 times, two sisters that did that, you know? Was just crazy. So Imar Shephard, of course, we had, you know, this is live and this always happens. He got disconnected. We don't know what went on, what happened. If he does come back, we will see. If he does come back, we'll have him on. If not, we'll just go on to the hot topic letter. So we're going to take a little short pause for the cause, see if he can get back on. My Instagram people, I'm here with you. Hit me up. Leave your comments. Leave your comments. So don't go nowhere. Stay right here with me. Just keep it locked.
Yo, this is DJ Ron. Brand new whiz, just hopped in. Catch me on BlackChamberMusicRadio.net from noon to 2, spinning the old school and the new school music.
Only on BCMR.
Donald Trump is the wrong president for our country. He has had more than enough time to prove that he can do the job, but he is clearly in over his head. He cannot meet this moment. He simply cannot be who we need him to be for us. It is what it is.
Tune into Night Chat with the Empress herself, Cheryl T. Every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. on Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. For trending topics, social issues, special guests, entertainment, and the Hot Topic Letter. Follow Cheryl on Instagram and Twitter at Cheryl Taylor Show. Don't be left out. Be a part of the conversation.
Yes, we are back. Empress Diva on Night Chat. Thank you so much for being part of the conversation. Don't forget to share this broadcast. Thank you so much. Our guest, they was having a little technical difficulties. So we are going to go ahead with, of course, this is a time where we do the Hot Topic Letter, where we get into your business, and I get to read it like this one right here. And if you want to send in your situation, please do so at CherylTaylorShow@gmail.com. All right, so we can read that. We get all up in your beeswax, because you ask our advice and we give it. So tonight's Hot Topic Letter is He Can't Cut It. And here it goes. Dear Empress Cheryl, I have been dating this guy for some time now. We used to date prior couple years back. Nothing came out of it. We both like each other, but we were in different situations at the said time. We always kept in touch with each other over the years. I have been single and celibate for the past 2 years by choice. We started talking a little more with each other. Since we are now both single, we decided to date exclusively. I explained to him that I have been celibate and just want to take things slowly. He agreed. The time came around where we both decided we wanted to take our relationship to the next level, getting intimate. He would always brag about how he would make me feel, how good he is, and that I would be wanting more and more. Well, the time came where we were finally together, Cheryl. Let me say, I was not impressed. I felt like he was having sex with himself. I felt a little uncomfortable when he just stuck his tongue in my ear, just licking. I felt like a poodle getting a wet bath. Then he talked so much during sex. He asked me if I'm loving it, but he answered before I got chance to. I felt like I could have been home watching reruns of Good Times. What I was expecting did not happen. Well, all went down in 2 to 5 minutes, and he is a screamer, let me say. When he was done, he had this macho smile on his face like he just did something so spectacular. Cheryl, he can't cut it in bed. After waiting all this time, I was so disappointed. I'm in my sexual prime. I'm 33, he's 32. At this point, I'm not sure I want to deal with this, but I really do like and really care about him, and he's good to me in other ways. How do I tell him that he can't cut it in bed? I don't want to bruise his ego or hurt his feelings. What should I do? Please advise. Oh, child. So this is a very hot one. He can't cut it in bed. So we're going to hit up our comments with it. Yes, we are going to hit up our comments and let me know what you think about this letter. He can't cut it in bed. Okay. And we're going to get back to it. I'm going to read in the comments in a bit. We're going to do things a little different tonight. Mr. Shepherd just got back on, so we got a chance to read the letter. So we're going to get back to it because it gives you time to marinate. It gives you time to think about what are we going to tell, give what advice we're going to give to her, and we're going to get right back and jump right back into it. So we're gonna bring back, yes, that someone says, let him know. I know. So we're gonna get right back into it. But because our guest got back on, we're gonna just finish with him for a couple minutes on here with us. All right, so hold on. Let's see if we get him back on again. So this letter is a hot letter, honey. While we're trying to see if he gets on, this is a hot one, like really hot one. And you know, it's like, oh my gosh, like really. So let's see if we get Mr. Shephard back on. Hey, are you back with us? Are you back with us? I think I don't know if he's going to be back with us. We're trying to see if we get him on, if he's coming on. Every time he comes on, I think the video keeps sticking. But again, rely on, this is what we do. So we're going to continue still until we can probably get him, you know, hopefully before the night is out on this. But child, this is a hot letter. Someone said yes, but he said let him know. Now, you know, when you care about someone, it's difficult because you care about that person. You don't want to bruise their ego. You don't want to, you know, hurt their feelings, you know. And I feel that this is what's happening with this situation. Now, she has been waiting. She has been waiting for so long. You know, I mean, she's kept herself celibate. And lady, you've kept yourself celibate by choice. And I know that disappointing feeling when you feel like you know, well, okay, you know, I've been waiting and you've been talking about all this. Boom. When you go there, child, when someone said that they should be looking at reruns of Good Times, you already know. Let me just pat, his pot with this one. Oh my gosh. When someone says to you, they felt like they should have been home watching reruns of Good Times, that's when you already know what time of day it is. That's all I'm saying on this. That's it. That's what I'm saying on this. And you know, when you've been bragging, I mean, that's the problem. He's been bragging about how good he is, what he can do, what he can do, and yet still now when it comes down to it, you can't do nothing. And then, you know, it's like she said, he was having sex with himself. You know, in other words, you know, it's probably that type of dude who, you know, in there asking you if you're having a good time, but answering yourself at the same time. Like you ain't getting a chance to answer. You know what I'm saying? Like you having a good time, you like it. Well, okay, give me a chance to answer. I think that is what went on with that. He felt like he was doing such a spectacular job. Really and truly, you wasn't. Men, take note. You got to listen to the females. You got to pay attention. And I don't know if any of you out there have had that type of situation where you with someone intimately and it's like they're doing all the work. At least they think they are. And you're like, no. I'm going to take a comment from one of the listeners that simply said, there is nothing to bruise if he wasn't there. He should have told her in the first place. Totally agree. There's nothing to bruise. And I think that he doesn't know. You see, some men have this type of egotistical thing about them where they feel that they're so macho. They feel that they feel that they're so good, you know, and you're only good if you're to yourself. Understand what I'm trying to say? You don't let someone tell you that you're good. You know those type of people that you think, oh, I got this under control, but really and truly you don't. Because when someone says to you in a letter, I should have been watching reruns of Good Times, that is what caught me. Then you already know, like, how bad, it means that this sex was bad. It was bad. And if you're going to stick your tongue down in someone's ear and lick them, she felt like she was just being licked like a poodle, a cat. Like, no. Then it means that you won't do that right either. But to him, he felt like he was. You see what I'm saying? He felt like he was. To him, he felt like he was. You know, and that was the sad part. He felt like he was. You understand what I'm saying? That's not good on any level. You know, that's not good on any level. So hit me up your comments. That sounds awful. Yes, it does sound awful. You know, it does sound awful. You know, that was crazy. That was crazy. That sounds awful. Like really, really sounded awful. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think what she should do? Should she tell him? Should she tell him what, should she tell him, look, hey, you gotta, and this is the thing, women. I feel that when we're intimate with our kings and it's not that great, you don't let them feel that it is. You gotta let them know, because you're gonna have to deal with this, in the relationship, and you don't want to deal with that sort of situation. You want to let that person know. That's my intake on that. It sounded awful. And if you feel that type of way, to the point where like, oh no, let me see, hold up, stop, let me think, no. It means that you're not having a good time. And if you're not having a good time, then you're wasting time. That's all I see on that. And he probably, I could imagine, he probably up in there thinking, oh, you having a good time? How is it? And you just like, no, I'm not. No. And it's those type of people where, yeah, baby, yeah, baby. And then you answering yourself at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think some of us maybe have all one or twice maybe been there. I don't know. Because one like me, I'm straight up. I'll be like, stop. No, I'm not doing it. Because you got to and I think you need to have conversations. I always like conversations with your partner, with your person, and let them know what you like and don't like. But not everything that, you may like, I would like. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel straight up that you should have a conversation and let him know. Hit me up and let me know what you think. I feel personally that you should let him know how you feel, how you felt during the time you all spent together, and what it is that he did that didn't really work with you. Because if you don't, and there's ways in which you can do things that you did where you don't have to bruise his ego, or you don't have to, he may feel some type of way, but think about it. You really like him. He's good in other ways. You don't want to lose a good thing. I do feel that you should have that conversation. I do feel that you should let him know, look, you didn't cut it, but maybe we can work on it. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Do you all agree with me or not? Hit me up and let me know. Do you agree with me or don't agree with me? This is what I like. This is what I don't like. I don't feel that I don't want to stick it. No, that's not going to work with me. What I would prefer, and that's how you do. So it's not so much of bruising his ego, but it's the mere fact of you letting him know how you feel. That's it. That's all I got. I'm just saying. Let me take someone is hitting me on WhatsApp here. I always like to read the comments that you guys send me. And one of them said here, Empress, I feel that she should let him know, because if she doesn't, just like I said, she's going to have to deal with this situation. And that's what I'm saying. I agree with that. You're going to have to deal with that situation, and his ego, look, if you got to bruise it, lady, baby girl, then bruise it, okay? Because you got to ensure that you is also feeling satisfied at the end of this whole thing. Yeah? Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. But we just giving our advice. We just letting you know what we feel about it. We let you know how we feel about this whole situation. And that's how I feel. And it's just that. I do believe that you should have that conversation. Let him know. Let him know, like, hey, I don't feel that this is how it needs to be. That you need to we need to kind of come to some type of common ground. Men. And this is a question for men here. How many of you really, like have a conversation and ask the female if they enjoy it? Not being macho, but what it is they like or don't like. Like, how many of you do that? Like, how many of you can tell what a woman likes when you're being intimate while you're doing it? Can you tell what we like, what we don't like? Can you tell? When you're doing something, you see me kind of squint, like, can you pick up those vibes? Isn't it not a vibration going on in the bedroom where you can pick up a vibes? But when you're into yourself, you see, when you're into yourself, that is what happens. When you're into yourself, this is what happens when you're into yourself. Because when you're into yourself, you basically you're not paying attention to your partner. Because now you're making it, those people that make it all about themselves. It's all about you, not the other person. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where it's all about you and not the other person. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. You can't make it all about yourself when you're being intimate. You can't make it all about yourself. You gotta you gotta be with your partner. You gotta see what they want. You gotta feel move off of vibes. It's not vibration. We're moving with vibes, man. We gotta vibe with it. Just saying, we gotta vibes. You know. And let me take one more comment and see if we can get back to Mr. Shepherd. But let me take a comment from on my Instagram. Sometimes they can tell and sometimes they can't. Okay, but you are a man. That's your job. You should be able to tell what a woman want. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. And that's what I'm saying. You're supposed to be able to know what a female wants. That's just it. That's it. That's all I'm saying on that. That you should be able to know what a female wants. You should be able to. Yeah, I'm just saying. Right? So listen, we're gonna see what's going on with it. I'm going to try back, like I'm trying to get on here because we're doing a multitask with a million things, but this is live and so it happens. And you hit me up your comments about the letter. He can cut it. Now we're gonna wrap it up a little bit. What do you feel? Hit me up your comments, what you feel that she should do. And of course, we always hit it up and let us know on all my Insta, all my people on here on Facebook and YouTube. Let me know what you feel. Hit up your comments. All my BCMR people listening, that will be listening to the show. Listen, let me know your comments. Hit it up. Follow me on Instagram at the Cheryl Taylor Show because she wants to know, and we give feedback. Let me let you know. I reply to these when I get these emails. I reply to it. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So gonna try on to. We're going to try right now, roll right into it and see if we can get back Mr. Shepherd so we can just finish chat with him a little bit to close up the night. So let's try him out a little again and see if we can get him back on here. Let's see. Hold on. Hey, Amar.
Blessed love, blessed love.
Oh my gosh, what is going on with you on this internet?
I don't know if it's because it's storm out of sea.
But we did our hot topic letter and we were talking about this and we leaving comments, but because you can come on, we kind of cut it short so we can definitely continue to just vibe with you for a couple more minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, man, that's okay. That's fine.
Wonderful. So we're gonna pick up where we left off because I've got it in my head what I wanted to ask you. I wanted to tell me your experience singing at Bob Marley's home for his birthday.
It was a great experience, First of all, Bob Marley is an icon, is a legend.
Of course.
That we all look up to. That we all grow on his music. You understand? Yeah. So it was a pleasure for me to be there to represent for the king. You understand? It was a honor. It was a great feeling to be on stage there, represented, sending my message that, a man like Bob Marley inspired me, to put out there like that.
Yes.
So it was an honor. It was a great feeling.
Now, I'm going to put you on the spot. You know how we do here on this show. So give us something about anything, I love Woman, I Need You. You know this. I love that. I love Baba Africa. You know me. I love your music. But I'm going to allow you to just give us something nice. Just some melody of what you did, whether it was at the Bob Marley, whether it was with Tyrus, anything that you want to do right now. You got the floor.
Okay. Time like this, we need your mercy, Lord. Lord, times like this, we need your mercy, Lord. Lord, no Now the tide is high, please hear my cry. Times I feel need your mercy, Lord. Lord, you are the Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end. You are the healer, provider, Father, and my prayer. Times I feel need your mercy, Lord, Lord. Times I feel need your mercy, Lord, Lord. Know the tide is high, please hear my cry now. Times I feel need your mercy, Lord. Oh, Lord, yeah. You alone, you alone, you alone, you alone, you alone, you alone can save us now. Only you, Lord, only you, only you, only you, only you, only you, only you. Times I feel need your mercy, Lord. Just a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I am loving it. I am loving it. It's wonderful.
Yes.
Times like these and dance like these is where we need songs like that. We need that. We really, really need that. Times like these is we really need that. And I love it. I appreciate that so much. You know, just tell me something about you that we don't know, because you've done so many wonderful things musically. And what is one thing about Imar that we don't know?
You really want to know?
Yes, that's why I'm asking, sugar.
Right. I'm shy. Very shy.
Oh my gosh, so you're shy. So that's something we don't know, that you are shy. Oh my gosh, very shy. But I think maybe it could be because of that shyness that type of music comes out, because you're
Well,
very smooth.
yes, one of the thing about shyness and fear is not so much a bad thing sometimes. You understand?
Right? Yes.
Anything you put your hand to in life, and a little shyness and a little fear comes sometimes. Sometimes do it to the best of your ability. If you really value it, if you really want it, you understand? If you really dedicate yourself to it, that means that you don't really want anything to happen to it. You don't want to slip up. You want to get things straight and always have it up. You know what I mean? So
Right.
there's a little fear and a little shy bring out the best in you. I believe that. I don't know.
Yes, I think so. I definitely think so. Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. And what's your latest project? I know in 2019 you did enough tap your feet and it rough.
Yeah.
Right. Are there any latest projects that you're working on for this? Because I know on 2020 we're working on something that's been happening. What's your latest projects?
Well, we just did a song. We just did a song for 24/7 called "Have Some Class." 24/7 production. Yeah. There's a video out for it. We also just did a song called "Sunshine."
Yes. I know.
People love song for the ladies. Imar
So,
Shephard.
can I get a taste of that? I don't know. Let me just say.
Yeah. Of
Yes.
course, beside that, the Gregory Isaac Foundation,
Yes.
reach out to us, and we did a song for his foundation, for his charity,
Yes.
So that's the latest project out. A song called Confidence. You know, it's a new.
Confident. I love it. I heard it and you sent it to me. I love it. So for those of you who don't know, confidence is look, it is popping. And can we get a taste of confidence? Am I putting you on the spot? Because I don't know. You know, you come to my show, Imar. You know how I do. You have not. This is not the first time you've interviewed with me. You know how I put things out there. If not confidence, is there anything else you can give us a taste of?
Have some class.
Hey, let's hear it.
All right.
You are too shy. I think you should know better. You know you are my show. You know how we do.
All right. Nothing wrong with some class, even if you come from the ghetto. Nothing wrong with some class. No, your mind don't have to be shallow. Nothing wrong with some class. Don't make them demoralize you, cause if you are a loose ball, I saw them I go treat you. Hey Cheryl, walk with your little boy. Show them you got style. You never walk on your pride. No. Hey, you a star, so you ever shine bright. Let it be known your limit is the sky. Clean in heart, so you will prosper in a life. Your careless life, nobody try. Nothing wrong with some class, even if you come from the ghetto. Nothing wrong with some class, no. That's what we're talking.
Yes, we love it. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you for coming back on and being with us. And let us know, all of us, where we can find your music, what platforms you're on, and whether we can download it. Where can we find you?
Yeah, you can check me out on iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon, Apple Music, In fact, you can check out Imar Shephard on all digital platforms. You understand?
Wonderful.
Beside that, you have Bandcamp, and of course, you always can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know the whole works. Just Google Imar Shephard, and it's IMARSHEPHARD. I don't know where you can find me.
So we can find you anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't wait when this is over. I think we're able to. Another trip for me to JM is long overdue, honey. I haven't been there in a minute since this COVID, because I'm there like 2-3 times a year, because I love being over there. So next time my trip, I'll look you up. You do wonderful music. Keep up your good work. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for being a part of the Cheryl Taylor Show, being a part of the conversation. We love you here. We love you here. And you keep up all the wonderful work that you are doing. I love it. I love that. I love confidence. I heard that. I love everything that you're doing.
You know what I like about you?
What?
Confidence. You now that I need it most. Know that I need it the most. Confidence. Don't let me go. I wanna hold you close, never to let you go. Yeah, something like that,
Yes. Thank you. And I loved it. You saw the look on my face, like what? Listen, it was such a pleasure. I mean, I'm just glad that you're here chilling with me. Just chill with me. We are here. And thank you for chilling out with me, hanging out with me, sharing your music, sharing your wonderful, soothing voice. Let me tell you, your voice is like something we can just put it on and sleep with that, like just kind of detoxify with your music, with your voice, and that's what's so lovely about it. Before you go, I know you told me where you could get your platforms. Now, do you have any? I know we have the COVID going on and everything else. Now, let me just ask, how has that been for you? Like with the COVID, has it really stopped a lot of your projects?
Well, it stopped a lot of traveling.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're still here giving thanks. You know why we're giving thanks is because at the end of the day, sometimes we need to slow down to check ourselves. You understand? To see what's need to, put in and what need to take out. You understand? For me personally, you understand, I've been putting in a lot of work. You understand, a lot of recording, a lot of writing. You understand, and you get to spend a lot of time with my son, and family.
Yes,
So
yes,
it, it's not so much a bad thing after all. A jar
yes,
works. You
it
understand?
works.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Wonderful. That's what I wanted. That's awesome. That is awesome. Listen, you gotta come back. You gotta come back and sing for me. See how I'm still smiling like I ate cake? So you already know. It's such a pleasure being in your presence, having you on the show. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. And thank you for coming back despite all little difficulties. You came back. Peace, love, and blessings. Thank you so much. Everyone, Imar Shephard was on Night Chat with Cheryl T. Thank you again for being part of our conversation. And definitely, please come back.
It's a pleasure, and thanks for having me, and big up all of the listeners, big up everybody, all producer, people who made it possible for me, to reach where I'm at the moment. I'm giving thanks. I'm so grateful. Big up yourself, Paris. Big up 24/7. Big up Not Righteous. Higher Sight, my brother. You understand? Yeah, big up yourself, sister. It's a
Yes.
pleasure.
Thank
Respect.
you. Love you so much. Thank you so much, darling. And we'll chat soon. Bye.
Respect.
That was Imar Shepherd. Oh my gosh, we've had such a wonderful time with him. Despite whatever difficulty, he's came back on. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Listen, I am just taking a short pause for the course because we're wrapping up here. We had a wonderful time. The hot topic letter, whatever, was hot, honey. We had a wonderful time, and even more so with Imar Shepherd. So listen, y'all stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. We're taking a short pause for the course, and we're gonna come back with our closing, with our closing remarks. All right.
Yo, this is DJ Ron. Bring the whiz, this hunting. Catch me on BlackChamberMusicRadio.net from noon to 2, spinning the old school and the new school music.
Only on BCNR.
I am back. When I tell you I multitask, I multitask. I multitask. So listen, thank you so much as we're coming on to the end of the program. I want to thank you all for allowing me to be in your homes with you tonight. Thank you to my wonderful, talented, blessed guest, Imar Shepherd, that stopped by with us. Don't forget to share this broadcast, and also to my bcmr.net, all my BCMR listeners, peace, love, and blessings. Follow your girl on Instagram at The Cheryl Taylor Show, and also on Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. Listen, thank you so much. Tune in next week where our guest is going to be the beautiful, wonderful, talented Anna Baby is going to be joining us next week. So listen, this is all I have, is all I got. Thank you so much. For those of you who missed the show, you want to look at it again on YouTube, please like and subscribe at Cheryl Taylor Night Chat, and also on Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. My encore is tomorrow, Friday, 8 p.m. To all my listeners that are going to be on there, peace, love, and blessings, 8 p.m. on BCMR, BlackChamberMusicRadio.net. These wonderful DJs, podcasters, it's going to be music, it's going to be the weekend, honey. So you know how they're going to be doing it. And I'm going to be airing, my show is going to be airing on there. Don't forget the BCMR, their new home, is also going to be on Roku and on Fire Stick. And of course, Cheryl Taylor, me, yes! That's going to be my new home as well. And I'll keep you up with the dates. So follow me on Insta to know when my show is going to be also aired on there as well. But for now, the Blended OGs, listen, wonderful show. Blended OGs, you don't want to miss this on a Wednesdays, 4 p.m. on Roku and Fire Stick, on Fire Stick TV. All right? Thank you so much. I love you guys. Until next week, don't forget, same time, same place. And don't forget, babes, you are all too blessed to be stressed. Peace. I'm out.